I've done my first tanky on my Dead Knight. It is around item level 200 and radar IO I think 550, so very low. And I jumped into a 10-key pack called Just for the Weekly. So right in the beginning I'm trying to go easy. Obviously a druid over aggroes me and I'm losing 2 mobs or even 3 mobs to him as usual. And he dies. Okay. The star not opening. Yeah, wow, all the hunters, why do you need them? No hunter at all for misdirect. Anyway, grabbing next the other pack. Waiting a bit to get aggro this time, hopefully. And running over to the caster so I can safely grab the hammer on the ground, the weapon.
Drain fluids.
So there I try to might control one of the mobs. It helps. One mob less, 2 DPS and a bit more DPS for me.
Drain fluids. Meat shield.
Yeah, it would be nice if someone could have interrupted this, but as usual, not this time. To be fair, these guys, they were okay. They interrupted and they played very well compared to a pack I've done before on a 6k, which was awful. Right, this is my first tanky with Pride on my DK, and the next group I'm going to mind control again. Grab one of the more dangerous mobs. And I remember at this point I completely forgot this is a tanky, so we will have Pride, or should have Pride after this pack, usually. But since I mind controlled one mob, we didn't have the percentage for the Pride. So this is what happens.
Drain fluids. Drain fluids.
So many drain fluid. Yeah, it's wise to interrupt them. Every drain fluid means someone is stunned for 4 seconds. Yeah. Most likely it's the healer. So again, now I realized, okay, we should have Pride, or should have had Pride before. Why not? Because I have one mob on me. Okay, let's grab some more trash. Well, I mean, you need this anyway, all the patrols here. So we will spawn Pride now. And someone overrode. Overall the DPS is okay for the kill level. I mean, I went in for the tanky and I didn't expect at all to do this in time. I just hoped to do this at all, and the group wouldn't disband as usual on many keys. At some point, Blizzard should really start punishing people to disband or to leave or break keys, because there's no punishment. If you break a key or stop doing a key, there's no punishment. It should be. Yeah, here I pulled by accident the another group.
Crunch.
Shouldn't be a big problem. They simply die in AoE.
Crunch. Fetid gas.
Okay, pulling back
Blood
slowly.
forge.
And usually what happens here in most pack groups, there's one mob to the left here, one caster, and someone will pull him. At some point someone will pull him. In the group before where I've been, obviously one of the ranged went by and was too close to him. And here I'm afraid
Crunch.
the Shadow Base will do this.
Fetid gas. Blood forge. Blood forge. Blood forge. Crunch.
Kudos to the healer. It's really nice. Basically he saved my ass here. And another wave of hits. At this point,
Crunch.
I was really happy we have been past the caster. And I slowly put him to the entrance.
Crunch.
Yeah, this was okay. I mean, this was the first boss. No one died. We didn't wipe. Let's see how it goes. As I said before, you need, or I need for my route all patrols here. So this is the bigger one. But they are running around the circle and I hope I can kill them after these guys are down. What I did here, I released my big, the big
Drain
mob
fluids.
from one of the groups before, because I realized I need all of them to get the pride on time. But yeah, this is too much damage and I mind control him again to release him later. I hoped he will die in the AoE, but this is probably a bit too much. Right, where are my little buddies? They're running around. Yeah, the marked skull, we need them. Because at this point I thought, okay, this is gonna be my route. Everything is under control. We need them for percentage, right? So I pull them here. I never done this here. I usually pull them always on the other side. It seems it works also here, there's no problem. The only mob here I'm afraid of to pull is the other caster, because yeah, it takes so long to kill him and he spawns small heads with the portal. That's it. We are still short on percentage because I still have my little buddy mind controlled. This is where I decide to release him now and hope we can kill him. Because I usually use or will use mind control on the mage that comes in the next group. Hey, someone interrupted. Awesome. And again interrupt. Okay.
Need shield.
Now the pride spawns. Still, this is according to my route. No change at all so far. Yeah, I'm casting here powered for ranged to save a bit on the healer's mana. Maybe I should have waited a bit later. Now I'm mind controlling mage as soon as I can find them. And I grab the other group since we have pride, so it should go fast. Obviously, a bit of aggro issue. Then I run, yeah, to the next group. Pride is still up for 30 seconds. So it should be very easy to nuke them down. I focus on the Scar, because Scar needs to be interrupted, right? The fear is annoying. Yeah, someone interrupted, luckily. Now I forgot about the ulti orb, which we left to the left. Yeah, someone didn't. Lucky me. And now I hope one of the priests would cast Soothe on the marked mob. And guess what? So many priests don't know you can cast Soothe on this, meaning you can lower aggro range on these mobs and you can sneak by. I needed this for my route, right? I always keep this back because it's a bit dangerous. It's happened a few times we wiped here. People don't realize you can stand in the green shit, as usual. It silences you, especially casters or healers. What saves our ass here is whoever picked up the orb used it here, so all the casters went down immediately.
Dark Shroud. Frostfold Volley. Dark Shroud.
And I have here already my pride warning, and that's very bad. I mean, this should be... This is the pride for the next boss, basically, and I know, okay, this was... The group has too much percentage and we are completely off. And no one interrupted. And we have pride on a shitty location with one mob still up, obviously. And one mob enraged without the hunter to dispel it, right? I think at this point the healer made... Yeah. He couldn't heal me. But we managed to interrupt this, recover, and nuke down the pride. This was a close one. The spawn pride here is so useless. Such a waste. But anyway, yeah, we are up, except the priest. Now, from this point on, I need to improvise a new route. So instead of going crossover to the double mob group on the other side, I go the standard route, which you would use basically in a non-pride or 9 key around everyone. I tried to avoid the petrol here because in my stun route I never pull him. Here we are missing 11 or 10% for Pride, and these guys and the next group, it's not enough. That's why I will go back and pull the petrol still to maybe get a Pride before boss. It's very easy to know if people know tactics in Necrotic, if they really know the dungeon. If no one is picking up the weapons, you are screwed. Because they don't know how the weapons work and where you should use them. As you can see here, weapon is gone, or most of the weapons are gone immediately, and the guys here with me know how to use them and where to use them. And that they are very important. Yeah, me sending in shit is maybe not the best idea. Yeah, 77. And as you will see, this is not enough for Pride. The next group is not 3%, it's less. Yeah, grabbing one mage and trying to get aggro on all of them, which is a nightmare as usual for a tank. If no one is helping. At least the druid casts it. Silence. Yeah, I'm grabbing this one. Trying to interrupt or aggro the other one. Overall, this went very well, except still no Pride. Yeah. Grabbing you up for AoE. I mean, we don't have a Pride, but we have drums, right? So let's see how it goes. Having Pride or twice on the upper level is maybe even better than here on the shitty groups with Rage.
Necrotic bolt. Unholy frenzy. Frostbolt volley.
My soldiers rise once more.
Yeah, I'm popping your video up, collecting what he adds.
Necrotic bolt. Necrotic volley.
Okay,
Necrotic
first
bolt.
wave is okay,
Necrotic
easy.
bolt. Necrotic breath.
Reduce you to dust.
Frostbolt volley.
Yeah, I hoped for drums, but it doesn't seem like we pop drums here.
Final harvest.
Comes victory.
Frostbolt volley.
Right, the next wave,
Necrotic bolt.
Priest is down. It's gonna be interesting, because we don't have
Frostbolt volley.
a second one,
Soldiers rise.
and they need to be killed the classic way. Interrupt and grab, interrupt and grab.
Necrotic bolt. Frostbolt volley. Necrotic bolt.
Yeah,
Necrotic bolt.
one's still up somewhere.
Necrotic bolt.
Everyone going down.
Necrotic bolt. Frostbolt volley. Necrotic breath.
We managed to nuke them all down,
Necrotic bolt.
and
Final bar volley.
at this point I knew as third wave we won't survive the third wave. We need to focus boss,
Necrotic bolt.
obviously.
Frostbolt volley. Frenzy.
My soldiers rise once more.
Right.
Necrotic bolt.
Still trying to collect them if
Necrotic
possible,
bolt
but
volley.
I rather
Necrotic
trying
bolt.
to survive here. And focus on my rotation cooldowns
Necrotic
than to... yeah, one is down.
Necrotic volley.
Yeah, run away from the tank. This is the best idea ever. If you have a mob on you, run away from the tank.
Frostbolt
So the
volley.
tank runs after you.
Necrotic bolt.
And you keep running, because the mob is after you. Okay, second boss down. No one important died.
Your arrival proved timely, yet the battle
And
rages
we're
on.
getting pride
We cannot rest until these
in the upper
invaders
level.
are purged from our
It's
skies.
okay.
I will lead the effort here, while my disciples bring you to the necropolis. Let us end this atrocity.
I usually grab here 2 mobs to the right, and once 1 mob is down, we will get pride now. So I mind control 1 mob, and we will get pride hopefully clean without troubles after this one. Obviously not everything went as planned, and we aggroed. Yeah, we aggroed the small ones. The small ones will go down easy, so that is not really a
Prepare
problem.
flesh.
Yeah, pride is here.
Meddle all you like, mortals. You only delay the inevitable.
Mob I'm mind controlling. This is the one that casts a circle, this grey circle on the ground. And it gives a debuff on you, and it knocks back people. And this mob is really useful for DK. On all the casts, or the non-interruptible casts. Even if it's not very often, it
Blood
helps.
splatter. Mutilate. Drain fluids.
Yeah, the tricky part is
Tenderize.
there are 2 mobs now that cast the circles on the ground, the big ones. One is friendly, my buddy, and the other one is, yeah, one of the mobs. So you can't tell which is which. And this is maybe a problem, and maybe Blizzard should change this.
Mutilate.
Yeah, right, still running.
Drain fluids.
10 seconds, 8 seconds. Actually, Pride here at the start is more helpful than my usual route, where I have Pride basically on all bosses, on Tyrannical. Right, Pride is down, no buff anymore. The easy pack, just 1 interrupt.
Force splatter.
Knockback. The dangerous part of the knockback here is
Drain
if a
fluids.
mob bugs out and you can't target him anymore. But this is Blizzard's fault, again as usual.
Force splatter.
They're implementing all
Drain
these
fluids.
funny mechanics, but not everyone or all of them work really now. Okay. Yeah, on these guys you need to pop some cooldowns. They hit really hard. Especially on the DK who has 0 mitigation at the start.
Drain fluids. Repair flesh.
This point I checked the timer and realized, okay, not only we can do this,
Force splatter. Repair flesh.
we can do this in time. We have a shot at this. So I tried to focus not to die, not to screw up anything. Yeah, this was very unexpected. But we managed. I mean, the pride and the big guy on me is shit. There's no... you can't deny this. But the healer has still mana? Then, yeah, healer died. And as you see, someone pulled the mobs. My point was here, okay, there's no point to reset him. Let's try to survive.
Drain
My
fluids.
buddies or my party will come back here in a few seconds with the angels. So let's try to survive, right? Well, as you see, one mob targets the caster, I mean priest, and boom, the priest is an angel again.
Drain fluids.
Yeah, it sucks. It was maybe also my fault. I should have interrupted him or stunned him. Don't even know you can stun him. Yeah, I'm going back to this one. The assistant. But amazingly, I was alone without a healer, and DKs are great at some point. If there's not much going on, it's easy to survive as a DK.
Drain fluids.
Competent oafs. Gorgrine,
Right.
try not to damage
And now we have
those whilst you bear
still
them off.
2 groups. And there's no pride at all. We have basically too much percentage. We won't get pride for this boss,
Mutilate.
and obviously not even for the next one.
Tenderize.
On the bright side, I have still both my weapons, so we have a nice DPS boost. And usually waiting to see how it goes. You will see. And I use the weapon on the second, if there's a second part at all here.
Tenderize.
Sometimes the DPS is high enough to burn down the boss. Yeah, many stacks, I think 5 stacks or 4 stacks already. After armor debuff.
Mutilate.
And as a DK, all that keeps me alive is armor. Armor and leech.
Mutilate.
And
Mutilate. Mutilate.
trying to stay in the white circle, since this is from my mind control buddy. To knock back the small heads. Big egg you can't knock back. He stays on you, and the only way to get rid of him is if you run to the other side of the room and someone taunts him off you. So you ping pong the mob between 2 taunts. Yeah, I just wanted to go safe here. Not to lose the mob somewhere in the middle in the fight, when already maybe 1 or even 2 heads are on me. So I released him and nuked him down. As you see on the timer, this is still doable. 6 minutes is a long time. Right. As usual, my standard positioning, easy to get the hooks and run away out of the crap on the ground. It worked, awesome. They didn't screw up.
Mutilate.
I used here my
Flesh.
spear, still on the first,
Embalming Ivor.
because 5 minutes. I didn't want to wait until the next boss.
Sever flesh. Mutilate.
And as you will see, it was a good decision.
Embalming Ivor. Sever
Right, as
flesh.
planned, 1 mob is down. Second mob incoming.
Awaken
1
creation.
hook and we are done, right? Well, wait and see. Spoiler alert.
Mutilate.
Move out, move out, move out. And as you will see, someone is very, very, very slow here. Okay. Now we will get a second hit. So I'm marking this one to nuke it down, because 2 hits on me is a bad idea on my
Awaken
item error.
position.
The second hit is incoming. Luckily we get the boss.
Mutilate.
Fingers crossed we can nuke him.
Mutilate.
This is where I realized, okay, screw this. Let's use the hammer. Also here on the boss.
Embalming icon. Mutilate.
Hammer time.
Embalming icon.
Yeah, just in time. 4 minutes 20 for last boss. This is okay, doable. Awesome. My first tanky, even in time. Even with a improvised screwed up route. Yeah, run out of the circle. Dispel, please.
Icebound
One more hit, second more hit. Heal up a bit. Thank you.
Comet storm.
Run a circle. Run, run, run. And shield up. DPS. I mean, he goes down
Icebound
slow as usual. But still, we can do this. No problem.
Comet storm.
As long no one screws up. Everyone's alive. We can do this. So bone shield, heal up, heal up. Oops. I see an angel. I don't know what happened here.
Icebound Aegis.
The healer died. Don't ask me why. How. I don't know.
Comet storm.
Still, the damage is here manageable. At least on me. So let's see how it goes. I mean, we have 3 battle races, right? Maybe we are lucky and... yeah. Run out. Dispel.
Icebound Aegis.
I see another angel.
Comet storm.
Okay. So we use now 2 battle races out of 3. I don't know if we have a third one there. This is... I think I tried this. Okay, he's up. This is the third battle race.
Icebound Aegis.
Now we are running into the usual problem.
Comet storm.
The space is getting very crowded here. And we will have a lot of these ice patches. Shield, shield, heal up, heal up. I think I even forgot to
Icebound Aegis.
pop my big cooldown. Icebound.
Comet storm.
Run, little girl, run! Ooh, someone's running in me. And shield. Heal. Yeah, I popped it here. 1 minute 10. Everyone's alive so far.
Icebound Aegis.
So it's still doable. Not a lot of space left, but well, it's one patch disappeared. Someone is running in me again. Quick check, no cooldowns left. Awesome. Let's try to survive this.
Icebound Aegis.
Yeah, one more time. One more comet storm. Now it's messy. Now it's messy as hell. And we did it. So again, this was my first tanky on mythic, and it was fun. Yeah, unexpected in time. And as you've seen, don't try this route. It sucks.